modifier of 3, so that is 7. Bend luck to try to counteract it. You haven't even seen her roll yet. That's a 17.
17.
I'm pretty sure immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna do the +1 then.
Okay.
17. Yeah. You try to use your bonus action to grab on her, but unfortunately, she's just too springy. Moves to the side, easily dodges your strike. Anything else?
That's my turn, but I'm concentrating on it, so.
Okay. Armor class 11. HP 1. Yeah, they're just gonna try to swing at you. No.
Hey, what does the frog do?
They're just going to. Oh man, I'm gonna see if she's. Her intelligence is okay, but not that great. Oh wait, she's using frog stats right now. -5.
Frog stats.
Let me read polymorph. Creature that you can see within range with a view form and willing creature must make a wisdom saving throw and avoid. Spell has no effect on shape-changing creature, blah blah blah. Lasts for duration or target hits 0 or dies. The new form can be beast whose challenge rating equal to. If it doesn't have a challenge rating, target games. The target game statics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by statics of chosen beast. It retains an alignment and personality. Okay. So alignment and personality. -5. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And as long as it gets above 10, nope.
Oh no.
She's gonna try to swing at you somehow. Because this old woman's always been feisty, so she's gonna try to swing into you.
Yeah.
She really can't do much, so she's gonna jump in the air and try to slap you with her frog leg, I guess. +1 to hit.
Okay.
Man, she needs to roll high. Well, it is Nikolai, so she needs to roll 11.
Yeah, not that hard, but I mean, I'd be hilarious.
And unfortunately, everything is running slow on my end, so give me a second.
That's okay.
It still says it's rolling.
Yeah. I'm just chilling. I got my drink, so. I see a 19 on my screen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Slaps you in the face for, I don't know. You can't do less than 1 point of damage, so 1 + 1, so 2 points of damage.
Wait, I got hit for 2 damage by a frog?
+1 for dex and 1 for just slapping you in the face.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Your go. For sure, a frog wouldn't have a bonus action.
Okay, so so new strat, mage hand, I'm gonna pick up the frog and just grab it and then carry it outside the ring.
This would still be a type of grapple check. For sure, they wouldn't just let you grab them.
Yeah, but it's a mage hand, so it doesn't use my staff. I don't know how easy it would be for a mage hand. It'd be easier than me, though. But
I don't know the stats for a mage hand, so I'm just going to believe you.
I don't know either. It doesn't have any stats. It just says you can move a hand up to 30 feet. A hand can attack, but it can't carry more than 10 times. Hand vanishes. You can use your action to control the hand. Manipulate object, open the container, so you can move the hand up to 30 feet. Can't attack, but it can. It's trying to attack. It's trying to use an action, trying to like pick it up. So like, is it grapple in action or an attack?
A grapple would be like a flavored attack. Like you're not doing damage, but it's still an action. So you can
Sure.
technically do it. It's just you would need to roll against something that doesn't want to be held.
Okay, cool. Sure. What are you gonna roll?
I'm gonna go with your spell modifier, so charisma, plus
Okay.
1d20.
Okay, so charisma, so d20 plus my charisma, which is, well, right now it's actually +4. So
Then yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna do dex again, so plus 1.
16.
So then, let's see, 13.
So pick up the frog.
Oh, you didn't add your +4. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, wait, 12 doesn't add up.
16.
You grab the frog without too much of an issue. But you can't, let's see, one action to cast. I'm just going to allow you to grab it with your bonus action, I guess. I guess you
Okay.
haven't moved it yet.
You can move it up to 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't say you had to expend anything to move it.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Weird way to win, but you do win.
Yay! Nikolai wins.
You just plop it outside of the ring. Man, I was a little worried that the frog would beat you.
Okay.
But the frog does land on the other end, and immediately Opal, Firma does state, all right then, we have a winner. Nikolai has won round 3. Opal immediately goes towards Firma. Out, and any reason why? He almost lost to a frog. All right then. You only were in the matches for 2 times, so it'd be a multiplier of 2 each time. So your 50 would go into 100 and then 100 and 200.
200.
I can do math.
Yeah. So I have right now. If I cash out, I get 400, right?
If you decide to cash out on yourself.
Okay. I'm going to drink a potion of healing that I have on me.
Yeah. Do you like disperse your polymorph from Pepper?
I'll leave it on for a little bit.
She's still a frog for a while.
Like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah. But
D4 plus D4. What's it? Is it a D4 plus? Wait, healing potion is 2D4 plus 2, right?
healing potion, yeah, but you. Yeah, I guess that's just an action, so it's not a qualifier of that. I guess you should have done that during combat. I'm just gonna say you hold on to the frog for a bit, take a potion, and put him out. I'm gonna say you did this while you were fighting.
Okay, because he can't use potions. Okay, gotcha.
Because your resting time would have been like any time you wanted to use a potion or during that short rest period.
I get
anything
more,
else in
so-
additional would have been in combat. So like second wind, healing potion, or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But I didn't really clarify that beforehand. So you took the potion when you were fighting. It's fine.
Cool.
Okay. But Firma does state, all right then. The fourth contestant will be arriving soon. But before that, Ada, is there anything you're doing? Opal immediately cashed out, fearing Nikolai might lose. Who knows? Maybe to another frog.
I mean, I had to be honest, Pepper was pretty strong.
She was.
I'm still gonna keep my money in for Nikolai. I have at least a sliver of hope for him.
That's fair.
Liver.
Since you didn't cash out, Fauna herself won't cash out in turn.
But do you want to cash out, or do you want to keep going?
Huh? She doesn't really understand cashing out. It's more like people were doing it, so why not?
It's more or less when you're done. Okay, so you know you already gave the man from your money to bet on Nikolai, right?
Uh-huh.
Every time you get more money, right?
Yeah.
So if you're done, if you think Nikolai isn't gonna win anymore, you can take your money out. Do you want to do that?
She looks towards Nikolai. Are you not gonna win anymore?
No, I did. I mean, it's not that he's not going to win.
Oh, then we should leave it in.
You're going to leave it in?
Looks towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nikolai, I didn't mean to discourage you or anything. I was just trying to teach fun and a lesson, and it kind of backfired.
Good job, I say.
Well, concerned that your teammates might not have full trust in you, we cut over towards Dust. Dust, did you figure out where you're going?
Yeah. Just kind of wasting a little bit of time. I'm going to go around and get some souvenirs for my family. So, like some dresses for my mom and sister, and then maybe like a model cannon. For my father.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of doing that, and maybe seeing if I can pick up some cooking utensils as well. Just kind of wandering around.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 1d100.
Okay. $90.
90. Okay. While you're wandering around getting snacks, getting treats, getting souvenirs for your family that you'll be visiting in less than a week, hopefully, you stumble across a few things here and there. Some nice fine jewelry, artificially created cannon that doesn't truly work in the sense of causing danger or harm, but it does work as like a paperweight that shoots like small papers at people. They don't do physical harm, but they do cause enjoyment or amusement.
Wad cannon?
What now?
What cannon? Wad cannon?
Man, my connection's so bad.
Okay, a spit wad cannon. So you know, like how in school you'd get a straw and spit like wet pieces of paper, like that.
It's
in cannon form.
It's basically like that, but you don't have to, put it in your mouth and spit it. It's documentaries on cannons and things of that nature. It's one of those things. It's metallic structured form with two small wheels on each end. The small wheels are strange, but from what you can tell and how you examine it, they are magically inclined. You get a feeling that it does puff in a bit of force energy into the cannon's cylinder to shoot out whatever's inside. Not to a degree that would cause harm, but to a degree that it would go 10 feet.
That's epic.
Yeah. Not massively dangerous, but, for fun. Along the way, though, you do find someone you've expected never to see. Well, he's not never to see, but not so soon. You definitely don't know this man, whoever they are, but you do know their type, their form, their structure. This is a type of elemental / a little stronger than elemental, but not as strong as a djinn, daijin, or something of that nature. Not a genie, not something like that, but somewhere in between. In all essence, they are close to the djinn as fundamentally possible, but without their gifts of magic, just their strength. This festival that is for everyone is including them. But this is the first time you've ever seen one, since they don't really come to the mortal plane that often. You just notice them, but they don't really notice you. They're walking, talking about, and speaking with some random couple. A nice tiefling man and his, from what you can tell, human wife. And I disconnected for a while there. What did you hear?
Tiefling man.
Okay, you
The
didn't.
beast of the man.
I didn't. Okay, you didn't miss much. Yeah, this man's just talking with the couple. You don't know them, but you do know where they come from. The elemental plane of fire, where the I'm blanking on the name, but the Djinn of Fires come from.
Yeah, that is the plane of fire.
Yeah, I'm just blanking on the name of what the fire ones are called.
Ifrit.
Ifrits? I think that's what you said.
Ifrit. Yeah.
This man is a step below an Ifrit, or a Freddy from with the I, because I don't know English that well. You can tell that they're strong, but not as strong as someone above them. So,
okay. I'm not going to be actively going up to them just because I don't know what it is, but I will make note of that because I have no idea. But I will kind of also just kind of wander around. Like I won't actively do that, but I'll kind of monitor and just kind of stay close, but not too bad. Like still kind of doing my own thing, but like if I lose sight of him, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
You do keep an eye, like not directly an eye out for him, but you do see him from time to time while you're wandering. It's not as if they're, directly heading towards you, but they are near you. And at one point in time, you do almost meet eye to eye with them, but not directly. But when you get close to them, you can tell that they are more than meets the eye. You do see what garbs their eyes, and it does have a symbol on it. It is a magical rune that is activated. You can tell based off of your own magic that this is activating some type of magic. And the spell, from what you can tell, is a very high-level casted, enlarge, reduce spell. And when you see how they are, how they act, how they move, you can tell that this man is a shrunken down fire giant.
Oh. Yeah. Definitely gonna keep an eye on him. Yeah. Like they're just kind of fun, but outside in my head, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this might be a problem.
Okay. While you keep an eye on them, you can tell that they are speaking from time to time. And I want you to go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
$19 is very good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, there's really nothing I can do other than give you the information. While they're having a conversation with what appears to be elven woman, talking with her and maybe flirting a bit, he does look towards her and goes, "Oh, pardon me, I do need to get somewhere." "Oh, where are you heading off to? Maybe we can go together." I mean, I am going to a place that's a little violent, so if you're into that, I suppose we can hang out for a bit afterwards. I mean, I have time, depends on where it is and, like, what exactly is happening. Oh, I have a match later this evening to go fight in some of the rings. I just couldn't do the first few couple of them. I'm just heading there now, though. So if you want to come, it's probably going to be quick. Probably take them out with my strength. You can tell that like they're flirting a little bit more and more, and they both begin to head off towards the fighting rings, and you do know that Nikolai is over there.
Yeah. Knowing that, I'll probably head to the ring then. Just knowing that they're heading there, but I won't follow them. It'll be kind of an indirect way.
Yeah. You easily overheard this. From what you can tell, this man is a ringer brought in to see, like, hopefully the people that go a little too above themselves will lose against them. They obviously don't start out with everything, but at the exact same time, you can tell that the fighting rings are a little rigged.
Yeah.
That's not to say Nikolai will face this guy, but he might.
He's basically one of the champions to stop people from winning all of this money.
Yes.
From the...
But you go around and skirt the area. You already know where he's going, so you don't have to directly follow him or his new friend. However, when you wander around, I want you to go ahead and roll one more perception check for me.
Okay. Double nat 20.
Okay, there's like nothing I can do except for give you the answer. Back to this map. He's gone. He's already headed out. But along the way, when you were doing your thing and et cetera, you do see someone garbed in all white pedigree, but you can tell that there's green inlane to it. A very mysteriously robed individual, but underneath you can see them. You can directly note them. When you see their garb, it is made out of not actual animal hide, rather than composite material of the earth. Enough types of fibers from actual root plants that could actually create a product of clothing. The cowl itself is to cover them, but at the exact same time, you take note of the dragon-like headpiece they wear, the star-like collar that they have, and an intricate design of, well, what looks like a star pattern of clothing underneath them, underneath the coat. There's like very few people that would wear this type of garments. It'd be very, very rich people, and why would they cover themselves? Or high noblemen, and again, why would they cover themselves? The other types of people that would have this would be for religious reasons, perhaps someone highly important. You don't know who they are specifically, but you do know that the moon druids are coming here with their priestess. This might be the priestess, like iconography, their design of the clothing, their patterns of movement. Yeah, probably is.
Okay. I'm going to do an insight on the priestess, just to kind of get an idea of whether or not they're lost, or if they're just kind of moving around for their own purpose.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
It's like nothing I have to do except for give you the answer. For sure, you can tell that they're not lost. They seem to be heading towards somewhere directly. It's not as if, well, like you mostly, they aren't going in a direct pattern. They're like stopping here and there to a booth, looking at some knickknacks, but never buying anything. It's that type of thing where what you do when you know you're going somewhere specifically, but you're buying time, making sure no one notices you, or like you're waiting for someone and you're like busily doing a few things before you actually go there. It's that type of pattern. It's those types of patterns. But at the exact same time, you can tell that they are doing it for a reason, for a purpose. Maybe someone was tailing them, or maybe someone is tailing them, Or maybe she was supposed to be with people, like guards and stuff. Well, maybe not guards, but with a group. And you can easily tell she has moved away from that group. For what reason, you don't really know that, but you can tell that she would probably be traveling with the group. She's not traveling with the group. She's not going directly towards a specific area, which means that she got here earlier than expected. She's also feigning moving here and there, so she's deliberately trying to get people away from her tail, if at all possible, if anyone, discovered who she actually is.
Okay. I was going to be heading to the pit fight, kind of watch fire attack. But knowing that this priestess is by herself, I'm going to do the same general thing, more protecting her in case. So I'm going to change my direction. So just kind of wandering around here and there, like not openly going towards her, but just kind of watching to make sure that she's okay, because I know by herself, but I'm not gonna full on pursue her.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth. That's a 6. This woman is straight up keeping an eye out for everything. So I was gonna use her passive perception. If you believe a 6 will do it, go for it. If not, is there anything else you want me to do?
Yeah, no, a 6 will not do it. So, if she sees me, she's just gonna take off, and I'll just be like, okay, I'll just go to the pit fights.
Okay. She does take note of you, and she doesn't immediately bolt. It's more like takes note of you, and then slowly but surely rounds the corner. And if you do follow, you do discover that she did move faster. That she rounded another corner, not fully visible to you. Plus modifier, currently air quotes stealthed into a crowd.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pursue her at all.
Okay. You could have potentially found her, but that could have been a problem if you decided to pursue.
Oh yeah, no, it was just more of where are her guards?
Yeah, right now it could just be, maybe they saw something that they shouldn't, and since you didn't pursue her, it's more potentially act of imagination instead of potentially hunting her down.
Yeah.
That's probably a good call.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe she gets captured or something. Or maybe she dies due to no one being there to protect her. Who's to say, Dust?
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
It's fine. I was messing with Dust anyways.
Why do you do that to me?
30.
Oh no!
Okay. This is a standard fighter, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But this is the 4th fighter, so I'll make it a little even fight. Stepping into the ring is a barbarian-looking Tabaxi warrior. He doesn't seem to be carrying heavy weaponry, but he does seem to be carrying 2... they look like clubs, but they are metallic. And you can tell that they weigh a ton. Not actually, but they weigh a lot.
Okay.
Firma looks towards you and looks towards the new contestant, Rex. And he does state, Rex, Nikolai, are both of you ready? And Rex does look towards you. Well, I am. What about you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, then. Tell you what. You win, I'll give you this nice health potion and I'll let you drink it before I actually fall out of the ring. You lose, well, then I drink it.
Sure. Thanks. Appreciate it.
And we have a deal.
I'll give you. Do I give you anything?
No, only if you want me to.
I mean, I have a long sword like that. I mean, I don't know if you use a long sword, but
I can use anything, so long as it fits in me hands.
Okay.
By the way he's speaking, you can tell that Common might not be his first language.
Sure.
But he also seems nice, so
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell. But you can also tell he is, bruised and beat up, but not heavily. Unfortunately, he can reduce some types of damages.
Yeah.
But it's still more or less even enough.
Sure. Okay. Let's go with my initiative. Holy cow! I am great at initiatives. Yeah.
All right, me go first next. 18. That's gonna be a problem. I really hoped you went first. First thing he does, bonus action, goes into a rage. Immediately shouts out in primal, not anger, more like pumped up, ready for a fight.
What do I have?
All right then, me don't really use that much magic, but me use strength. Again, this is a magic melee fight, but that doesn't mean you have to use magic.
Yeah.
Or melee. Immediately bolts straight towards you. Goes in for a potential swing directly at you. +4 plus proficiency, that is a +6. Goes in for a swing with the 10, does not hit. Goes in for a swing again with an 8, does not hit. You're so lucky. However, it is now your turn since he used bonus action, rage, and then his actions to attack.
Alrighty. I'm gonna side step over here. So that's a 5-foot movement. He raged, right?
I sure did.
He did. Okay. So. Cool.
Likely won't be casting any spells due to rage.
He did not. But he didn't reckless attack. He just did rage.
Yeah, I just did rage.
Okay. Gotcha. So, what do I want to do with this? So, do I want to waste it on him?
It's up to you.
I feel like I do.
While this man is looking towards you and while you decide, he just looks towards you. Yeah, me don't know what you do. So me just attack normally. Ada, in the distance, you do see a pack of 3 other...
I hit him with a full spot. So, did I do... Actually, I did that with the wrong level. Oh, wait, wait. Did I hit that with the wrong level? I think it's one more. Sight. I need another D6 in there. I'd cast it at level 5.
Roll another D6. 36.
36.
If he succeeds, does he take any damage? I don't see that.
If he succeeds, he does not take damage. So I will use my bonus action to already cast Bent Luck on it, just in case.
Okay, and other than rage lasts for
so basically if he fails his rage ends.
Yeah, just making sure he didn't have disadvantages on this. Okay. You're already bending luck. Intelligence is not heavily strong, but he does have a +2. Just because he can't talk good don't mean he ain't smart. +2.
Okay.
That's 16. Bad luck -3.
Oh.
Would have already. Right. Psychic. Yeah, can't reduce that. So a total of 36 damage.
36 damage. He is incapacitated for 1 round.
Yeah, straight up. Looking towards you, you just cast a psychic glance directly towards him, causing his body to momentarily shut down. I'm gonna have Fermo roll a medicine check to see if he believes you killed the man. 14 plus modifier. No, he just believes you did some type of magic mumbo jumbo.
Okay.
Rex's turn, can't really do anything. So at your turn, it says a round, but it's like at the end of your turn or the start of your turn.
It would be at
the start of your next turn.
Yeah, his turn. He's up. So okay. Is he on the ground, prone, like just like falling, like, or just like I'm guessing
incapacitated is basically you can't really do anything. It doesn't say he gets proned.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up incapacitated just to be safe, because it might.
It's a weird spell.
Pretty good though. Conditions: charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't attack, can't take actions or reactions. He's just basically body locked until something happens.
Yeah.
He doesn't fall down.
Gotcha. So he can't take reactions on me if I move now. So
it would be at until the start of your next turn, so you're active again. However, I'm going to go back onto your last turn, which just means you just did it. You have a bonus in movement. I don't want to take your bonus away from you, because I remember.
Okay.
I'm assuming band luck, you don't have to use it. Is it what now?
It's a bonus action. Band luck is a bonus action.
Okay, then you just have movement left.
Yeah, so I'll move. I'm going to move over here, yeah.
Okay, his turn takes, can't do an action, can't really do anything. Your turn, he's back up and running.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
that spell's strong, but it's also probably meant for a group type of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's only one person.
No. I mean like 2 people fighting this guy, or like that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
He does look hurt though. He is bloodied.
Okay, and then...
Yeah. While you decide on your next turn, Ada, you do see 3 other tabaxis in the corner. They all kind of look like him, but like red fur, brown fur, and bleach white fur all have, as best as you can tell, goatees and like headbands on them. All on top of their headbands that say Rex. But
is this in the ring still?
No, it's 3 tabaxis around the ring.
Oh no, am I in the ring still?
Oh yes.
Okay. Zone of Frost. Sorry, I did it twice. The first one I was trying to do a square.
First time, must make a Constitution saving throw. If fails, 2d4 and are restrained until the spell ends. It's just Constitution saving throw. They instead take half the cold damage and lose 10 feet of movement speed until the end of their next turn. Okay. Unfortunately, he is pretty proficient in con.
It's a dex. Is it dex first? Oh no. Entire area. Any creature moving. Oh yeah. It says moving. So if he tries to move towards me, he has to make a dex save. But the first time it happens, he has to make con saves. If he
it'd be on his turn
yeah.
though. So bonus action, what do you do?
Bonus action. Don't really have a bonus action that I really want to do. So I'm just gonna stand here and kind of like egg him on and like say, "Hey, come get me, man."
The area is coated in ice and snow. Looking towards you, it then becomes his turn. Rex then con save +7.
Gosh. Let's go.
That's a 1. Immediately takes the
8
cold.
damage.
And are restrained until the spell ends. So they ain't going anywhere.
Oh.
Once again, I cut back to, for the third time, the 3 bros in the side of the ring looking towards him. They aren't actually his brothers. They're just people that hang out with him. The white-haired one looks towards Rex. Man, you can do it! Throw your weapons! It'd be so cool! No way! Immediately throws his weapons at you.
Okay.
Here is one of the clubs. 21. I'm assuming 21 hits.
Yeah.
For 8 points of damage. Throws the other club.
Okay.
15 hit.
Yep.
Okay. For 12 points of damage. Thankfully enough, he doesn't seem to have any more weapons, but he did throw them at you.
He did.
Nikolai, you're up next.
Alrighty. So he's restrained, right?
At the very least, right now.
Gotcha. So I will. I'm gonna just hit him with a chromatic orb. Try to. That's a 14.
A 14 does not hit. Oh, with his AC of what was that?
Even with these I guess restrained doesn't mean anything because he's not. I guess yeah.
He really isn't going anywhere, but an AC is still an AC.
Yeah. Okay.
But with his, I'm just gonna give you this. With an AC of 15, you just barely miss.
Okay.
So you just like moves around him as you actively think, I got this, and maybe get overconfident. Who's to say?
Gotcha.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any weapons now, does he? They're on.
No, he doesn't.
He and they fell on the ground next to me.
Yes. If you want to pick him up, I guess you can use it as bonus action if you want to try.
Probably just kick him out of the ring.
You immediately hurt your leg. Not enough to do damage, but enough to be aware of how much it would hurt if he just straight up used them as actual weapons.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a good thing he restrained him. And I'm just checking, just in case you had something specific with restrained. Restrained creatures reduced to 0. It can't benefit from bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the roll again just in case you hit.
See, I thought like I had something.
Yeah, I thought that you did too, which is why I double checked. 13. No,
gosh.
I already gave you his AC. Okay, still happens. You hurt your leg, but not enough to do damage. Start of the round, must make a con save +7. Yeah, easily succeeds.
Go. Wait,
plus 7.
Gosh darn it.
He's gonna try to move now.
Okay.
Let's see here. It's the start of the round, so you do still do damage. But he's only like getting out. Let's see here. Speed of 30.
He moves that way.
Like,
but he's still. Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, he lost rage, so that's a thing.
But he still has to make a con save to see if he falls though, or a dex. Yeah, dex save. Sorry.
Dex save or fall prone. Yeah, sure. 13 plus 2. I think it was 16. Your
Yeah, it's a DC 16.
Okay, loses half his speed, gets up. I guess just 5 feet out of the square.
Yeah.
He's still out, but he didn't get that far.
Gotcha.
Can't really, get to you on this round, so that's his turn. Nikolai.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pull out the lightning bolt wand and just fire a lightning bolt at him.
Okay.
That's a 30 to 30 lightning damage on a DC 16.
Okay. Let's see. Plus 2 dex. That is
Almost hitting Opal. The lightning bolt flying past Opal.
Straight up line. So let's see if you do hit. No, but it gets close. You almost hit Opal directly in the face. I'm just gonna say there's like a magic barrier because it goes 100 feet. For sure they'd have like barriers to protect anyone that might get hurt. So, sure, why not? The encased metal in the area blocks any magic from getting out of the circled ring. And immediately Rex takes the full 30 points of damage. This man is barely standing.
Okay. Yeah, that was my main action. So I can't do it. I don't really have any other attacks, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now at this circled ring.
Yeah, staying there.
Let's see here. Yeah. One of his frat friends looks towards Rex and goes, the brown furred one looks towards him. Man, you can do it! Try to jump the ice! The one in white fur, yeah, it'd be so awesome! And then all three, do it! Do it!
Come on, do it!
He takes 5 feet to begin running start, and he's gonna have to make a dex check, acrobatics, sorry, to get all the way here.
Do I have to make a dex to see if I dodge it?
He's not hitting you. He's just trying to jump. I'm gonna say DC to beat 15. If he goes 5 over, he's just gonna straight up jump out, unless he rolls a natural 20. If he goes 5 under, he's just gonna be wound up in your ice.
Okay.
Natural 1, he's just gonna like land in the middle of it. Okay.
Wow.
18. Yeah. 18 plus 2, 20, which is not 5 over, thankfully. Lands directly next to you.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey. Hey, how you doing?
Hi. I'm going to say bonus action, even though it wouldn't cost a bonus action. Picks up his 2 weapons.
Okay, cool.
Action to swing.
Oh, you didn't use it was an action. It was a movement to jump over there. I guess jumping. Yeah, jumping is movement. Jeez. Okay.
Try to swing in with his metal clubs.
Oh,
9, thankfully. Natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
Man, it's not his day. Nikolai, here you go.
Oh, okay.
This man's towering way over you. Maybe 8 feet tall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's a bear of a man. But he's also apparently having a very bad day.
I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that works.
Yes, 18 just straight up hits. And with
Sweet.
3 HP remaining.
Let's go.
However,
oh no.
you can't really non-lethal magic.
Oh crap. Sorry.
So I'm gonna have Firma do a medicine check to see what you were attempting to do. As he swings both clubs directly towards you, you instinctively cast Ray of Frost directly onto his person. freezing him in place mid-swing. Looking towards you, Firma does look directly at you, and hopefully he understands you weren't trying to freeze him to death.
That was an accident on my part. I was actually trying to look at that spell, and I cast it on accident. So
I know. And then you said, "But sure, why not?" You didn't directly say "sure, why not," but you did say 18 to hit.
Yeah.
So I went with it.
Yeah, I mean, if it would have missed, it would have missed.
+4. So the DC to beat to see what you were attempting to do was 12, so you just barely got it, not disqualified. Firma looks towards you. All right then, medics. Winner Nikolai, try not to use magic as your finishing blow. Two medics come directly towards him to assist him. Thankfully enough, you didn't do so much damage. You immediately kill him, even though technically you would, since he's an NPC.
Then I grabbed the potion off of him.
You grab the potion off of him. Before the medics come, you drink it, or roll 2d4 plus 2. So before he's pulled out, you drink the potion.
Oh, gosh.
He gets pulled out and is tended to. Someone cast heat metal on a stethoscope and continues to do melt the ice. Looking towards you, his head comes out of the ice first. In the meantime, a strange fireman and dust also come by, which isn't that weird because more and more people have been gathering, including the other people that you were fighting against. Eventually, Rex's head is unfrozen. Still, the rest of the body, he does look towards you. Rethink, excellent fight. Round 2, maybe?
Yeah, it was a good sportsman, yes. Good fight.
You don't know when round 2 will happen, but round 2 will happen maybe one day. Because you didn't say no. But his friends eventually come around him, like, give him a pep talk, like, it's okay, you get him next time. Next time, you use your hands stronger than club. You do 1 d20 plus strength to attack him.
Okay.
Yeah, this man does a lot more damage with his claws. Not actually 1d20, but it'd be funny if he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Nikolai, you did win match number 4.
Oh, I'm scared.
Good job, Nikolai. You did great.
Thank you. I'm not in pain.
I don't think I have a lot to heal you. Am I not? Can I look at
No,
that?
I don't think you are.
No?
I mean, that is one of the reasons why this entire thing happens. The short rest kind of thing, but which he's already used. Like maybe if you were fighting in pairs, you'd be allowed to heal him, but you're not fighting in pairs.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, if I had the chance, I would have.
Yeah, that's okay.
Pepper's frog form vanishes. At this point in time, you've taken enough damage that you forgot to concentrate on it.
Yeah.
You do notice dust in the corner, though. Just recently arrived.
Wow. Hey, Dust. How you doing?
Oh, wait, Dust is here? Did I see him? I assume I can.
For sure you saw him before anyone else.
Yeah. Doing good. And I'll just kind of make my way over to Ada, Opal, and Fauna.
Yeah. You do so. You see a menagerie of fighters here and there, some worn, battered and bruised. You see an old lady with a walking stick on her back,
Firma?
2 of them, and a ladle. You don't know what that's about. Nikolai looks towards Firma. Yes?
Can I step out for a little bit to go talk to my friends before the final fight?
Yes. That's why I asked if everyone's ready in the beginning.
Okay. Cool. I'm not in pain. That's fun. Yep.
Well, how have you been doing?
I don't know. Yeah, just hold my own. Yep.
Let's see. He almost got beaten up by a tabaxi. And also a female veteran, which that was pretty interesting because he polymorphed her into a frog, and that was a difficult situation. Also, Fada betted on him for the first time by accident. I kind of caused that.
Because he said he'd win.
So what happens if I take the money now? do we get all the money? And then what happens if I lose? Do we lose all the money?
Opal does state, because she's been paying attention to all of this. Well, you would just earn the money you bet underneath. You just lose any multipliers. So if you bet again, you just be multiplying at the beginning of things, which is not that bad. You've already won a lot. If you want to
I've already run 800, and if I it doesn't matter if I lose, I still get to keep the 800.
Like if you don't want to be greedy, like don't want to bet everything and everything, because not that the person that made up these rules wasn't paying attention, but the total amount would be doubled by 2. So if you do win, you'd get twice the earnings from the ladder matches you won and your bet.
So it doesn't matter if I lose, I still get the money I earned from the matches I won.
No, but the thing you bet on, you get that money.
What?
Nikolai, you bet on yourself to win. She's saying you earn that money. Like if you cash out for that, you'd win that money. But the ladder match is its own separate system, but governed underneath the same type of rules.
Okay.
If you read between the lines.
Okay.
If you stay in for the next round and you do win, not only would you win double the amount which you currently have, but also double the amount of what you've would win if you defeat everyone in the ladder match.
Okay, I'm confused as a player. What?
There are two separate pools of money. The thing you bet and the money you get if you win.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. How much money do you get if you win?
You don't know. But you ask someone, they tell you it is 5,000 gold.
Oh, nice!
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, God. Both pools are governed underneath the same rules, technically, if you read between the lines, which is what Opal's saying.
Oh, so you're saying I could bet on the money that I win, and you're saying I could double the 5,000 into 10,000?
Yeah. And because, Dust specifically knows this is probably why they have ringers.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Don't tell me. I'm not the one. Actually, I pulled my bets on you, so, I already got my money.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not feeling the best, but I feel like it could be the best payout that we could have, right? Besides the fact that you got that egg that we made.
Yeah, that would be a sizable payout. Fair warning that you'll probably be going up against a ringer.
Oh no.
Oh yeah?
Oh no. What
does that mean?
Someone who tries to make it so that you can't win the big pot.
Oh. Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Find the others, maybe play more games. Unless you want to continue battling the go.
I mean, I think
here in a little bit, I'll be actually going to. Well, I went to the Moon Druid's booth, and I'll be going back there a little bit to talk to an individual potentially.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
But we still have a little bit of time.
Gotcha.
Before that,
I'll think about see if I can get into this battle. Maybe I can do some like sleuthing and see who I'm gonna fight. I guess.
Yeah, go for it. Like, roll stealth.
Some stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do see like Firma going through paperwork, like seeing who potentially he can put you up against. That's an 11.
Yeah, I know.
You like wander over his shoulder, and he's not fully paying attention to you. I'll make this contested. It's an 11. You don't know one way or the other if he's paying enough attention to you. Honestly, he would have a modifier, but I didn't include it, so it's just an 11 now. Looking through his paperwork, you can tell that there's only 4 fighters left he can put you up against. And they all see fairly well. Some of them harder to defeat than others. But at the same time, you can tell that these last four, two of them are potential former champions that can just bypass everything and enter the last fight.
Oh, okay.
And two of them are potentially, standard people that have gone through the entire thing. If the champions are put in place of anyone else you might fight, because you're not the one fighting, they would be stripped down to just bare minimum things that they can do. And at a certain point, if their HP pool is halved, they end their match there and there.
Gotcha.
Which just basically means they can't go all out, but once they're bloodied, they're done.
Okay.
But you can tell that these two potential people are quite strong. And you might, from what you can tell, the way he hovers over these two names, are probably going to go against one of these two people.
Okay.
It's up to you to decide if you want to, but that is what you're seeing. And then he notices you like hovering over his shoulder. Do you mind?
Sorry.
It's all right. Do you have a question or something?
So there's no, I can't heal anymore? I can't do anything else?
Not unless you're doing it in the fight.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Okay.
while he was talking to you, he did take out one of the slips. The one of the two ringers, you imagine.
So if I had health potions on me, I can use them in the fight?
Of course.
Okay. Gotcha.
He calls in over a messenger and hands him the document, and the messenger does scurry about.
Hey, do either of you guys have a health potion I could have, or some health potions I could use in the next fight?
Why don't we just heal you up before you go in?
Because you're not allowed to heal
Yeah,
me.
right. I was going to do that, but I'm not allowed to.
You can't. You have to heal. I have to heal in the fight, during the fight.
Oh, yeah. No, I can. Let me see how many I have.
I'll pay you. Well, I guess you can. I don't know. I've already won you how much money? 10 times 2, so 20, 40, 80, 160 coins, gold coins. So yeah.
Let me see. I'm literally just trying to find it in my long list of. Okay, I have 4. They're just basic. I can give you one.
Can I have all of them?
I'll only give you 2 tops.
What? Why what?
But I want all of them.
We may need them later.
But why would I? Okay, if what I don't understand. Look at my face. I look like someone that has been in a brawl. And you're telling me that you and you're only gonna give me half of your potion? I will pay you 300 gold for all of your potions if you give me them right now.
I think. Okay, very fine. 300 gold.
Okay, here you go. 300 gold. So I took 300 off.
You paid 300 gold just to take all the dust potions.
Yep.
One way to do it.
You could have just accepted the 2. You
Uh,
didn't go for that.
I needed to. I mean, that's way more healing versus the one that I would have. The one that I have. So, and you can bonus action for a healing potion, right, or not?
If it's to yourself.
Gotcha.
If it's image to another, it would be an action.
Okay. Well.
This is this game specifically. Actual rules, it would be an action to, drink it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm gonna be that.
Well, I guess wish me luck. So.
Look.
Bye.
Quick,
Yes.
quick out of game question. It's not about the fight or anything. I just remember one of the items, and I'm just asking: has Dust seen the crystal orb that Ada had?
The mirror orb, I think
The
so.
glass thing? Did he? I don't
The one
know.
that you saw the spooky shadows in?
Yes.
I don't think he saw the spooky shadow part, but I think he did see the orb.
Okay, because I was going out of game. I was going to make Ada ask Dust if he knew what it was, or at least the properties of it. But I assume I can't do that.
I think I did. This was when we were back in quota, right?
No, it was
Fairly recent.
yeah. It came with
no.
one of the puzzles. It came with the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, the mirror orb?
Yes.
I did have a look at it. And it was essentially an item that was made flawlessly.
Right, okay.
Potentially with magic. But beyond that, he doesn't know.
Okay, I was just making sure. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the fight.
It's all good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, you might want to know what that is, or not. All you saw was spooky shadows.
Could Ada pull it out to see what she can see through it? Real quick?
Huh, that's a good point. Yeah, you put it out, and immediately you see shadows everywhere. You do see, like, things wandering into the crowds. They're not as if you pull it out and you see them visibly. It's more in the reflection of the mirrors themselves. You see them going through the crowds here and there, but then you see the shadows near your friends or near the fighters that are near you. Some of the shadows are strangely miasmic and others are more colored. With Dust, you do see a granial sand-looking shadow hovering near him. Near Opal, you get no shadow whatsoever. Near Fauna, you get a green shadow that is almost like vines tearing into other shadows near her. With Nikolai, you get a almost demonically dark, seeping red, like very, very dark red colors with proverbial horns and wings. With Arena, even though you don't know her name currently, you do see almost the same type of coloration, but with also a white tint to it.
Okay.
Do you look at yours?
What was I looking at? Sorry,
Not you, Ada.
The other set.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, she would look at hers.
When you attempt to see your own shadow through this thing, you do see something there. Three things, in fact. You do see a almost empty space of shadow, the same type of form and shape your shadow would have, but almost as if it's vacant. You also see one of white and one of pitch black side by side between that vacant spot. At the exact same time, however, when you pierce through the veil of your shadow, you get an instant hit of images. One of your own face, one of the face you saw before, of that woman with the parasol and the white dress, and the other one of the demonic half of your own spirit or form, that demon inside of you that almost looks like you, but not quite the same. It does seem like this thing has some type of magical property, but you're not exactly sure how it fully works, but you can tell it works with the shadows around everyone else. That doesn't explain the shadow that left the room when you were first looking at it, because there was no person, from what you can see, attached to that shadow.
Okay, then. It is getting even more and more curious about whatever this mirror orb does, or
For sure.
what it can do. Real quick, could you make an Arcana check, or is that not possible?
I think you made one before, so go
I
ahead
think
and
I
roll
did.
again.
Yeah.
It's been a couple hours.
Oh, that's sad.
No idea.
All right.
Okay.
She's gonna put it away for now.
Yeah. You know it has something to do with shadows and maybe the person that extends from them. But I digress. Nikolai, you enter into the ring and enters inside a different person than what Dust was expecting. Because I rolled 99.
Oh, yay. And then I heard you say, oh, no. And then I was like, oh, no. Yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, I will tell you 95 and up are ringers, and I got near max. Which is a potential problem. Not to say that it's impossible to beat, but maybe not in your current form. Firma looks towards you, Nikolai looks towards Arena, and he does say, all right then, contestant Nikolai versus contestant Arena. She immediately sprouts out her red wings from her back, looking directly towards you.
I'll spread my wings as
you
well.
Spread your pitch black wings. She looks surprised, but, nods towards you. Firma then states, oh, great, 2 fighters in the sky, whatever. Same rules. Don't go too far out. Everyone ready?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I? Yes.
Nikolai, you were saying.
Can I drink a potion real fast before I like, or is that I have to start my turn?
For sure, it'd be at the beginning of combat. If you do it before, you'd be disqualified.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's go. That's when we take those. 18.
Plus 3. First time using this person, so give me a second. 11.
Okay. Cool. 1. I will start flying. I'll go 20 feet up in the air just to start flying. Going to use my last 2 sorcery points. And I will use Quicken spell, and then I'm going to quicken my spell, Elemental Hex, and cast that on her as a bonus action.
Okay. You utter a foul incantation that weakens the target within range, a certain type of damage. Wisdom saving throw become vulnerable to choice damage. Okay. Saving throws plus 6. 7 plus 6 obviously does not do it. With a 13.
Alrighty. And then
I'm assuming cold?
Yes, cold damage.
She's now standard hit with cold resistance. Sorry, she's now at standard with cold damage.
Oh, she was resistant.
She was resistant.
Oh, yay! Cool. Yeah. Okay. And then I will hit her with the typical my signature frostbite. So 6 damage.
Con save, no damage. Con is plus 8, which is problematic for you.
Holy cow!
24.
Gee, mini Christmas. Okay, cool. And then I fly another 20 feet up.
Okay. You cast frostbite directly towards her, trying to break into her skin with your ice, but immediately no dice as her wings flap it away. You move further away from her. Speed flying 60 easily can get up to you.
Yeah, easily.
Flies in the sky directly towards you, brings out what appears to be longsword. Oh no. Anyways, they were directly aimed directly towards you, and from what Ada can tell, because she has the greatest perception check, she immediately easily grabbed onto her longsword, with the finesse and elegance of a trained fighter skilled for centuries and maybe years. Probably not centuries.
Yeah.
This person has more than the standard melee attack.
Gotcha.
With a +8.
Okay.
23 hits. The 16 hit. Yep. And she's just gonna straight up attack again. And 26 again.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized she has advantage against spells. But I'm gonna already say she has standard cold against her. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Maybe. With a long sword, she strikes in 3 times. That's 1d8 plus 4. And she hit 4 times.
Yep.
Sorry, 3 times. 10, 18, 25.
Okay.
And that's the standard damage. And then I want you to go ahead and roll.
Yep.
Oh, wait, she only uses one-handedly. Never mind.
Okay, cool. 25 damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
It doesn't say the secondary type of damage can be used with one-handed attack. So I'm going to say it doesn't do it.
Okay.
Bonus action, I don't think she can. Your turn.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna use a one of my potions. Sweet. Max health. That's awesome. So I get 10 HP. And then I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And then so that means my speed doubles, and my AC goes up by 2. And I am going to fly 80 feet up in the air.
For sure.
So she gets an opportunity attack on me.
Okay. +8. Yeah, easily hits you with her sword. She's only been doing one-handed attacks, so 1d8 plus 4. For 7 points of damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
You fly 80 feet into the air.
Yep.
So now she is 20 feet from you. Sorry, 20 feet from the ground, so that'd be 20 feet in the air. So you would be a total of 100 feet from the ground.
Yep.
Your action, thanks to haste.
Oh, my hasted action. Oh, yeah. I'll throw... I can throw a spell, can't I?
Yeah.
I will... How far is she from me?
You said 80 feet in the sky, so 80 feet from you.
Okay. Gotcha. So I will throw a chromatic orb at her, an ice chromatic orb.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Man.
Let's go!
She would use parry, but unfortunately natural 20 is still gonna hit.
That is 30 ice damage.
Immediately hits into her body for 30 points of damage, half of her health. Down, which would be... Okay. You hit her for a ton of damage, and you can tell she was hurt. Thankfully enough, you pinned down her cold damage. She's not down or at death's door or at half health just yet, but you know, that hit still hit hard.
Man, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I couldn't. By the way, Chromatic Orb was the only thing I could use. I could use that or Ice Knife because my other spells have a range of 60 feet.
Yeah. You can tell you hit hard though. It's not as if she is dead, but that did hurt her. Anything else?
I already used all my actions.
Okay. Unfortunately, this woman straight up has a longbow.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
Before she does, she goes 60 feet in the air, 50 feet in the air to get close to you, but not within range of disadvantage with bow.
Okay, so.
Plus 7 to hit. That's a natural 20.
Freaking damn.
I'm just going to do the damage. On a hit, take 1d8 plus 3. Yeah, that's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus 3d8 poison damage.
What? Poison damage?
Yeah.
But I'm a devil.
Did I give you resistance to poison damage?
Oh. I don't think you did, but I mean, okay. I don't know. What's up with you? Okay, no, you did not.
If I didn't, then you didn't. Then you don't have it.
Okay.
I will tell you that Nabusa does have poison immunities and resistances.
Okay. Can I channel my inner Nabusa powers to try to negate some of the poison damage if possible?
Yeah, that's gonna be problematic for you in the future, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll Arcana. They wanna get you to succeed.
15.
15's good enough. DC to beat was 14.
Okay.
You channel in your inner demonic power, your strength you have in you. While this isn't permanent, you can potentially do this from time to time. You seep in the potential poison and you reduce it by half. But that still means you might still go down because it's 3d8. But I've been rolling awful.
Yep.
14 half
oh
to
my
7.
Gosh.
And since you're currently resistant to poison damage, I'm not even going to make you roll the Constitution saving throw you would need to do.
Okay.
That was the first attack.
Oh.
Plus 7, yeah.
Okay.
1d8
Should
plus
have
3.
told me that from the beginning.
You out.
1d8 plus 3, that is immediately knockout.
Was it worth it though?
Was it worth it though? So now Nikolai's falling 100 feet.
Oh my God.
One of the other reasons why she got close to you was to use her bonus action to catch you. This woman's smart. I will tell you, you got dangerously close to having her being at half health.
I know. I needed that one next turn, and I couldn't get to it.
I will tell you that she has over 150 health, but you only need to get her to half health. She's at 46 now.
Oh.
You were close. I thought you were gonna win, honestly.
I know.
But the match is over.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, thankfully enough, she's smart about things, not wanting to kill you. She gets underneath you to catch you. She does. She technically has a third attack if she wanted to kill you. She's so good.
Oh my God.
But she lands to the side, like rings you out, just politely puts you down next to Fauna and the rest of the group. She gives you a health potion because she feels kind of bad. 1d4.
Feel bad?
8 health. She doesn't feel bad, but she wants him to be conscious. Looking towards Firma does stage. All right, then. We do have the 4 final winners. Looks towards Nikolai. Unfortunately, sir, you are not one of them. So he then exclaims to everyone who the winners are: Erna, Fenmir, Nora, and Pauline, who you've never met or never seen. They're off screen.
Arna,
It doesn't matter.
can I just like, I guess I like wake up and I was like, whoa, what happened?
Arena looks towards you. Unfortunately, you did fall out of the sky, but you did fairly well.
Thanks. I was trying to, I guess, just fight like I normally do. So.
Yeah. Congratulations, though. Very few people get here, especially for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I only recently was able to fly, so I never really knew how this thing worked, but yeah.
Well, you did mighty well. I don't know how you didn't go down with the poison damage, but kudos on that.
Yeah.
She goes to shake your hand if you do, or do you slap it away?
I shake her hand. If you have any pointers on how to fly, I'd like to know some more. That'd be good.
Honestly, I think you have it.
Well, I guess sword training would be a very good thing as well. I'm not really good with a sword, but
well, I closed her thing. What would she be good at? Well, I can help you with a few. Here we go. Things here and there, but I'm mainly good with a longbow and a longsword.
Well, I have a. I'm not really good with like more of the heavy weapons, but I can do other things. I guess I have a flame sword and some of those other. I have a long sword, but I'm not really good with it. But
I can maybe help you learn how to use it better, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency with long swords.
Yeah, that's basically what she's saying.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to like learn from her for the next couple of days, much like what Dust did, you can gain proficiency with some of the things here and there.
Oh, nice.
Same goes to everyone else. That being said, Firma hands out the allotted money here and there to Arena, to the rest of the gang. Dust and Ada, you can see that the fire guy all the way to the end with the covered up eyes is sulking a bit. He did lose his match. Unfortunately for him.
Oh.
Dust, you know that this man is a fire giant. So whoever won against him, potentially dangerous, but, not an enemy. Not yet.
Yeah.
But Firma does look towards everyone else that bet for Nikolai. Unfortunately, your companion did lose the round. So anything you had allotted at the point in time when it was finished can no longer be collected. But fair enough match. Good luck to you in the next Horror Festival, and enjoy the rest of your day. If he stamps Nikolai's hand, because you can't do this for the next following day, but you might be able to do it the day afterwards, which would be the last day. But feel free to come back on the last day if you'd like.
I've already done 3 things, so.
He looks at your hand and he sees all 3 stamps. Ah, I see. Well, I do it. Hope you enjoy the rest of the festival days.
Nikolai is just like, okay, well, thank you.
Honestly,
it was a good learning lesson. So.
You did it well. I'm surprised that our second place champion got hit that hard. I'm just glad you didn't face the first champion. Would have been awkward.
I guess so. I mean, probably would have died actually. So
no, if you won, it'd be awkward for us. Like substantially, you did fairly well. But Penny is head of her class, but it's not to say you don't have the wild factor for you.
Huh. Yeah, pretty sure that's my trait. I'm always never knowing what I'm gonna do next. So.
Fair enough. But you and your companions do enjoy the rest of the festival, and if anyone else wants to fight, tomorrow or the last day, totally up to you. He then trails off. Fauna looks towards you. I think you did fairly well.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Nikolai looks like he looks like he I don't know. It's like I don't even know how to describe like the feeling that I'm like trying to like describe that he would be right now.
Well, you didn't die. There was
I
no
know.
reason to be fully disencouraged. In fact, I'm not sure what the type of feeling Nikolai is trying to elaborate on. You do see some people in the crowd head over towards you. Some are like fanboying, fangirling towards you. Others are like wanting us to shake your hand, like, "Oh, Nikolai, do you mind if I shake your hand? Tell me, how do you get so strong?" And one of the female viewers does state, "Oh, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Nikolai. My name is blah 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 blah. I'm not doing anything later. If you want to do something, unless this is a little too forward, and then so on and so forth. Like people in the crowd are amazed by you."
Gotcha. He's just like, man, should have used my scarf.
Hey, it is gonna put her hand on Nikolai's shoulder. There's no reason to be disappointed, okay? You did really good.
I know, but...
And also you got a fan base, so...
Fauna's showing them away.
Fauna! What? Okay, I know. I should be more proud of myself for being able to do so well. What if that was a real fight? What if that was like a real test and it was like the actual like death, and then we had to deal with it, and it's like what if I'm not that strong? What if I don't?
Nikolai.
You just got your magic back.
And
It's gonna be a little rough.
I don't know.
Nikolai, it is a little rough, but you have to remember, you won't necessarily be fighting one-on-one.
Yeah. I mean, we have each other, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And Opal does state, not to mention, you just fought 5 dudes. Well, 3 dudes and like 2 lady dudes.
Yeah, you did fairly well.
Yeah. And I have 1 spell left.
Yeah. Honestly surprised you got that far. In a good way? Don't know if that came out right.
Sure. Dust, didn't we have like a thing that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I need...
Starts tonight, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
there's that. But I do need to go back to the... I stopped by... I found a stall for the Moon Druids, and I do need to go back. I'm wanting to speak with one of the priestesses that is coming in for tonight's festivities.
Okay.
In the distance, you do hear, "He's over there, sweetheart." Thank you. You're welcome. By the way, he turned me into a toad. Okay. Amara comes over.
Hi, Amara.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nikolai looks like he's been like in a street fight.
Nikolai, are you okay? Someone told me you turned them into a toad?
Yeah, that was a polymorph spell that I did.
Any reason why?
She hitting me with her canes, and that was the only way to stop her from hitting me, and I polymorphed her so that she would get out, so I could get her out of the ring.
I guess. She looks towards you. She begins to cast some healing spells.
You gotta think on your feet. You know what I mean?
Sure. Nikolai, go ahead and regain plus 4. 29.
29, and then 8, so I'm at 37. Haha.
Hopefully you can heal up the rest of the day, but you should be fine. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of done with what I'm needed to do. I think Whisper's still doing whatever she wants, but she'll likely be here by this evening.
Hmm.
Do you
Okay.
guys want to head somewhere before it happens? This whatever moon thing is?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm okay with just hanging out for the day. I'm a little exhausted.
I don't mean like anywhere specific, like just hanging out, getting a bite to eat, or just relaxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Nikolai probably like feels like he's just as he walks, he's just like sore.
Yeah. Oops, they're not supposed to be here anymore.
I mean, he got hit with a cane. He got hit with a club. He got hit with like some punch. Like how many He got hit with like 15 punches. He got hit with a sword.
Longbow.
He got hit with a bow.
Went through a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he's feeling that great.
Yeah.
Again, you did very well. It's up to you. It's up to you if you believe your team or not.
No, Nikolai's strong. No, he tries to pretend like he's strong.
He is strong though.
Yeah, for sure. But you wander the streets here and there, relaxing, making sure you have everything set up for tonight. Well, not really. Honestly, what you're doing is relaxing for the first time in a while. Nikolai's still a little pent up, still a little weirded out by the whole demon thing. Eventually is able to settle down and relax themselves. You are able to relax for a while. Who knows how long that is, because knowing your team, it won't last for a day.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
I'm not talking about just you, Nikolai.
Chaos.
I know. It's not like I have a theme that I do or something.
We just have like a weird Murphy's Law connected to us or something.
I enjoy it, but either way, it's interesting how things go. A few hours do pass with you just relaxing, and you eventually head towards the Moon Druid's stall. You do see that a few other Moon Druids are nearby, but the information booth guy is there first. But what will happen next, we'll have to wait and find out in about 5 minutes.
Okay, awesome.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be back.
Ba-ba-ba. Well, you wandered the streets for a while, enjoying your time, enjoying the festivities. You eventually do come across, after a few hours, the Moon Druid booth. It was an information booth that Dust explored a little bit earlier, and decided to come back because they would. Some of the Moon Druids would be here beforehand. You can tell Ada because you have a high perception. That they are whispering about something here and there. You do get like snippets of conversation, like, "What do you mean you haven't found her yet? Isn't she supposed to be nearby?" Well, she's supposed to be here with her own entourage, but her entourage doesn't know where she is. Right now, they're looking for her, though. That should be fine, though. It's not for like another couple of hours, so hopefully we find her soon. As you head over there.
Would have that just been Ada hearing that?
For sure, it would just been Ada hearing that.
Yeah. Would Ada have any idea who they're talking about, or no?
I don't think so. You wouldn't have context clues about that.
No, okay.
Like, it might be like someone in their team or group have gone missing for a bit. Like, maybe, like, it's a festival. They don't seem hyperly worried about things. It's just like, yeah, Ada would know this type of reference. It's someone important that's supposed to be near them or around, and, like, actively aware of where they're at all times, but they don't know where they're currently at. It's not as if they're in danger. It's more as if it'll be a faux pas if anyone discovers it.
Okay. All right. Good to know. It will keep it open until like she can make complete sense of who they're looking for.
That makes sense. As you get a little closer, they do like whisper down up to like a small little nothingness until you actually get there. The three up front, which you can tell all are moon druids, each of them have the symbol of the moon on their form, one way or the other, either by clothing or tattoos. Most of them tattoos. And Dust, by the looks of these moon druids, you can also tell, yeah, that explains the man with the gravelly voice and his hazing. These guys are all very darkly cowled or like scowling or have miasmic power radiating from them. One of them has a crow like on his shoulder. Moon druids are more or less akin to life and those things around them. Often than not, people that become these type of things are more tethered to nature, and it's like eat or be eaten kind of mentality, or the strong survive but take care of the weak kind of thing. And I don't want to say it this way, but I'm going to say it this way. It does attract a lot of edgelords.
Makes a lot of sense.
But the attendant that's there looks towards you. Unfortunately, his superiors, not by much, but are there, so he goes back to his thing. Underneath his breath, he does whisper, sorry. And then he does state, welcome, travelers of the world. What brings you here to the Moon Druid Circle?
Well, I did come here earlier, and he said that the priestess would be here. I was hoping that I could speak with her.
You do see him immediately sweat. The one in the middle of the other two that you haven't seen before, the one with the side-shaved head, and it's swooping to one end. Unfortunately, she is a little busy right now, but if you'd like, I can give her a message, and she'll get back to you in a little bit. Ada, you can tell that... no, Ada, roll insight. I'll give you advantage because you have a little bit more information. That's a natural 20. What do I do except for give you all the answers?
Yeah.
For sure, Ada, you can tell that this woman's lying. Not like giving the priestess Dust's information. It's more on the lines of, I don't know where she currently is, but don't call this out on me, or else I could get in a lot of trouble. But I will for sure give her the message. You can tell that she will be as helpful as possible, but she has no idea where the priestess is at this moment in time. And based off of that context clues, yeah, the priestess is the one they're talking about. And immediately being called out, you can tell that she is heavily defensive right now. But I can give you like, I don't know, you can come back here in like an hour. I can maybe give you whatever response she has to say.
I know that she's in. I know that she's here within it. I saw her earlier. Strangely enough, by herself. And she spotted me and she took off. And I was just trying to follow her to make sure that she was okay.
She should be fine. The one with the man bun to the right does state. By chance, do you know where she is, like where she went? It's not as if we don't know where she is. I just want to make sure that the main audience doesn't know specifically where she is. You know, want to make sure she doesn't get bombarded by any fans or something like that.
I'll just kind of briefly explain where I was and what happened. And it seems like, for the most part, anybody who did catch her, spot her, she would quickly spot them and she would move.
Yes, but like, where exactly did you last see her? Like, not that I don't know.
I actually told them.
Okay, you tell them, and immediately they do whisper in one of the crows to his left. Something, Ada, you can tell. Okay, look in this spot and like hover around to make sure she isn't around. If you do find her, get the other crows I have in town to find her and then like call around it. I'll come as soon as possible. And then you see like his bird fly in the air. Oh, it looks like he has to go to the bathroom or something. Birds do that. You can tell he's lying.
Yeah.
But the one in the middle does state. But what exactly do you want to ask her or something? We could perhaps tell you. We were in the circle for some time, so we might have some pertaining information.
Well, I was recently given some advice that the spirit of the moon would be able to give me the best guidance for a problem that I have in my current life. Let me see. Yeah, the moon spirit will have the most guiding light. Will have the most guidance involved. Essentially, it's kind of there's an individual that I have offended a little bit, and I try to seek a way to gain her trust again.
Well, if it is the moon that you do seek, perhaps it's not the priestess herself, more as in the thing she symbolizes.
It seemed like that. So,
well,
to me, when I was given this guidance,
I can tell you that the festival later tonight in about 3 hours, she's sweating a little bit, does pertain to the moon and its retainer, so to speak. The priestess will ask each one, those wishing to partake in the matter, to join as a group and look for the spirit song of the moon. The spirit song can come in various forms, but often than not, it comes into a visible spectrum of some type of spirit animal, some type of guide, or some type of amalgamation of the mind. In a sense, is the very moon itself, or at the very least, a deity of the moon in turn. The one that many of us harbor are either the daughter of Lolth Elestray, or the practitioner, gonna butcher the name, Saloon. Depending on what you find, it might either be one of these two that you may speak with. This is the type of blessing people can have and people can hold to help them on their future journeys. Each one holds its own connection towards wanderers, towards spirits, towards happy few, towards the interest of beauty, adventuring, and to be prosperous. So if you do partake in this event, you might find one of these entities. It's one of the reasons why we call this the Moon Festival outside of just the Harvest Festival.
Well, I do actually plan on participating in the event later tonight, so I'm just hoping that there's a possibility of getting a bit of a head start and getting some additional information, but this will be a very good thing. So,
I understand. After all, you want to make sure that you get the best potential that you can. Not everyone can speak to one of the spirits. And when she says "and," you do hear a whole bunch of birds just cawing in the air. The man that sent out the bird first, not that you know that, Ada, you know this, immediately goes, "Excuse me, I need to go make sure my birds are okay. I mean bird, I only have one bird." Then he leaves for a bit. Okay. Is there a specific thing you want to ask? I might be able to help. Or my friend here, Jonathan, to her left. Hey.
Well, the thing is I'm not really sure where I'm about going, because this individual that I'm trying to build trust with is an extremely powerful individual. In fact, she is a genie, so...
Jonathan? Immediately, Jonathan looks surprised. Not entirely sure.
Yeah. I don't expect you guys to necessarily know a whole lot.
Look, I know genies can like grant wishes and have like a lot of strength, some more than others. They do pertain usually to one element, but in rare cases can be more than one. And then like the very rare ones, all the elements together. Well, all the main four. There's like steel genies and stuff like that, but that's, a subsect. And like steam genies, which apparently are.
Yeah, I understand that. So,
I guess if you do find the spirit, maybe like ask, what does this genie want?
Yeah, that's basically what I have to do. So, I was just hoping I could get a little bit of more information. But yeah, thank you very much. And I'll lower my voice at this point. If you need some help finding the priestess, we can probably help you out with that.
Roll persuasion.
Is it just the way they've been acting? Like, does not need to.
You don't need to roll insight. These guys are acting super shady. They're beating down the bush. That's a 10. I think we can like find her when she's on her stroll. We'll like find her guards. It'll be fine.
Well, if you need us, just reach out. We do have someone who can speak with animals with us. So.
In the distance, you do hear, "I found her!" I did roll well with the birds. 10 minutes later, the man comes back with the priestess and her 2 proverbial guards. You don't know what happened with her, but she's not dead, Dust. But who knows what happened between that time.
When she comes forward, I will bow towards her and say, sorry if I startled you a little bit earlier in the day.
Oh, no, it's fine. She's clearly playing this off. I was just wandering the streets and you were looking from time to time. I wasn't supposed to be technically in town just yet, so I was trying to make sure no one spotted me. Like, even without rolling insight, Ada, Nikolai, and Dust, you can tell she's lying. Like, for sure she wasn't supposed to be in town that early, but you know she's lying about the first part, technically. She came there for a purpose and reason and was making sure no one spotted her. It's not like being wary of, oh, someone famous in town. It's more like, gotta make sure I'm not spotted.
Okay.
I just spotted you, and I noticed that you didn't have your personnel with you, so I was just wanting to make sure that you were safe. So nothing more. But I am glad that you are safe.
Thank you. Anyways, my, what of the moon druids, did state you were looking for me? Oh, forgive me. My name is... Wow, did it really go that generic? Sure, why not? My name is Luna. Pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you, Luna. My name is Dust. Or everybody, I go by Dust. My name is much longer, but everybody in my group doesn't necessarily like it when I go long with my name. But
cool.
Anyways, yes, no, I was pointed in the direction of druids a couple of days ago.
I see.
Because of an issue that I was having with an individual that I know, a genie, and I have lost her trust in a sense, and I'm in greatly need of restoring it. I was told that the moon spirit will have the best guidance for me, and how I can restore that trust with her.
Well, I am mainly a type of avatar that communes with the spirits of the moon, or the gods and goddesses of the moon. I might be able to help you in a sense, but not in a direct way. I can potentially give you a advantage on maybe finding a spirit tonight.
I do plan on going and trying to see if I can find a spirit. That would be a great deal of help, but not necessarily necessary if you feel like it would be better if I go the other way, but I would welcome all help.
Very well then. She does tell you, do you tell her the entire thing? Or just like, I need help with this certain genie. Is there anything you can do?
Yeah, or like any type of, yeah. I wouldn't go necessarily too into depth because, like, I don't want to say, yeah, no, I straight up was stealing power from a genie. No, I don't want to be saying that.
Yeah.
So, just kind of a rough idea. And
yeah, you give her a rough idea. You look at her and she does state, from what you've told me, genies, daijin, and the like are potentially dangerous in the sense that many of them do like to grant wishes, but in their own types of twisted ways. This Jin that you spoke of may not would be your first.